Hi there guys, I just want to very briefly go over titles. Titles that are used in eBay listings. I get tons and tons of emails from members of mine asking me what the correct thing is, or the key things, or the key ingredients to a good title, so they or their items are found by users on eBay. Now, it would be useful for users, maybe those who are a bit more inexperienced, to go to the help section. There is some interesting spiel said by eBay on how to construct a good title so that you're found. It's best to pay attention to best match. Best match is a fairly new thing which I'll talk to people a lot more about on my website. If you go onto my website, it should be flashing up right now. That basically talks about how to make 5,000 to 10,000 in extra cash on eBay, whether you're a novice or an expert. But here is one method that I use in order to build a really good title. Now, in previous videos I spoke to you about Terapeak. This tool right here. We're just going to go into Terapeak, and there is a feature on Terapeak which helps you to gauge, or gives you an idea of what the right or the correct words to use in your title so that you are found by users, and it suits best match as well. And the best match, in order to fit the criteria of best match, it's not just to do with titles, but as I said to you before, I'm not going to go into too much detail on that. You'd have to go into my website, become a member, and extensively I will tell all. Okay, now here I'm searching for an Apple iPod. I've already pressed search. Now there is a tool within here, or a metric within here rather, that gives you an idea of some of the most popular keywords to use, or the best keywords to use. So as you can see, 4. Now that indicates somebody or a lot of people on eBay are selling accessories. So for example, leather case 4, Apple iPod first generation. Now the 4 wouldn't necessarily be used in all Apple iPod listings. It all depends on what you are listing. So obviously you would take these with a pinch of salt and incorporate them where possible into your listing. Now the thing with listing titles, and it's the same with Google AdWords. When you place an ad on Google, those are the advertisements which appear on the right-hand side. When you're constructing those, as well as when you're constructing titles for eBay, you want to get into the mind of the user. What I do is I use this tool here, as well as a piece of A4 paper, and I try and write down as many titles as possible, and I try to get myself into the mind of the buyer. That's a big part of marketing. I'm not the only person that does it. The big boys who are in the big game, the big marketeering connoisseurs, do exactly that. It's about the science of psychology. Okay, there is also another tool on here which I'd like to speak to you about very briefly, which is Title Builder. I'm not going to go into too much detail on this, but this also, on top of the metric which I just showed you, gives you an idea of what words to use essentially on eBay or for your titles. If we just wait for that to come up. Okay, so this all pertains to Apple iPod, and it gives you various different metrics here which you can check out. Now if you're not too familiar, if I just go back, if you're not too familiar with how to use Terapeak.com, you can either go onto my website. There is a video tutorial on there which lasts for about 5 minutes, which gives you a heads up on it, but there are also video tutorials in the help section. So if you click on any one of these, you will get a video tutorial which appears here, which will give you step-by-step guidance on how to use Terapeak. Now I cannot explain any more how powerful this tool is. This is like my Bible for finding products, for finding titles. It's just great. Check it out, Terapeak. That's me on the subject of titles. Thank you very much. Take care. Bye bye.